Welcome, my friends. Today's video is not just another speech, it's a strong reminder. It's a message that can change your life. We are not only talking about dreams today, we are talking about the thing that turns dreams into reality: consistency. Let me say this clearly. Talent is useless without consistency. I have seen many people with great talent sitting at home doing nothing. I have also seen simple people doing big things because they worked every single day. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the richest. You don't need perfect English, a perfect family, or perfect help. You just need this. Choose one thing and do it every day. Your life is built by what you do again and again. Today, I will explain everything about the power of consistency. I will share real-life examples and simple stories. I will use easy words so even beginners can understand. If you want to grow, if you want to stop quitting, if you want to live your dream life, then watch till the very end. This video is based on truth. It is not fake words. It is not sweet lies. Real change comes from real talk. If you feel stuck, tired, or lost, this is for you. Not just to inspire you for a short time, but to wake up the strength inside you. Today, we talk about the one thing that can change your life: consistency. And remember, on this channel, you don't only learn English. You learn how to grow. You learn how to live. So subscribe now, and let's begin this journey together, learning something new every single day. 1. What is consistency? Let us start from the beginning. What is consistency? Consistency means showing up again and again, even when you are tired, even when you are sad, even when no one supports you. You still do it. It means doing something small every day instead of doing something big once and then stopping. It is not about being perfect. It is about being present every time. For example, if you want to learn English, can you do it in one day? In 1 week? No. But if you speak 5 new sentences every day, watch 1 English video every day, read 1 paragraph every day, what happens? After 6 months or 1 year, your mind starts thinking in English. You feel confident. That is consistency. Another example. Imagine you want to be healthy. You go to the gym once and exercise for 3 hours, then stop for 2 months. Will anything change? No. But if you walk 30 minutes every day, do 20 push-ups, eat a little better, after 3 months, you feel different. After 6 months, people notice. After 1 year, you change completely. The problem is that people want quick results. They try big things once and then quit. But winners are those who do small things with love and discipline every single day. Consistency is not magic, but the results feel like magic. 2. Why do people fail without consistency? Let me be honest. Most people don't fail because they're not smart. They fail because they have no patience, no discipline, no consistency. Winners are not special, they are just consistent. I know people who had nothing, no money, no support, no confidence, but they chose one goal and worked on it daily. Today, they have businesses, followers, and success. Not because they were lucky, but because they were consistent. Here is a strong example: the bamboo tree. When you plant bamboo, nothing grows for 5 years. You water it daily, give it sunlight, but you see nothing. Then suddenly, in the 5th year, it grows 80 feet in 6 weeks. Did it grow in 6 weeks? No, it grew in 5 years because the roots were growing underground. Life is the same. You may not see results in the beginning, but if you stop, you kill your own growth. If you keep going, one day you rise fast. Slow growth is still growth. Free. How consistency builds self-respect. One hidden benefit of consistency is this: it builds self-respect. Every time you say, "I will wake up early," and you do it, you build trust with yourself. Every time you say, "I will practice today," and you do it, you feel proud and strong. But if you say something and don't do it, you lose respect for yourself. You start to think, "I am lazy. I can't change." This is dangerous because how you see yourself controls your life. But the good news is you can rebuild self-respect. Start small. Read 1 page a day. Learn 3 English words a day. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Do it daily. Soon, your mind will say, "I am not lazy. I can do it. I am consistent." From there, everything changes. 4. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. Dreams are nice, but dreams without action stay in your head. Everyone dreams of being rich, fit, fluent, and respected. But not everyone crosses the bridge. That bridge is consistency. Without it, dreams stay dreams. With it, they become reality. Take J.K. Rowling, the writer of Harry Potter. She was rejected 12 times. She was poor, alone, and sad. But she kept writing daily, even when no one believed in her. Finally, one publisher accepted her book. Today, she's one of the most famous authors in the world. If she gave up, the world would never know Harry Potter. That is the power of consistency. The same is true for you. You have a gift, but the world will not see it unless you show up every day. Ask yourself, will you quit or will you show up daily until your dream becomes your life? Motivation will fail you, but consistency will save you. Here is a hard truth. Motivation is weak. When you feel motivated, everything is easy. You wake up early, you work, you feel strong. But what happens the next day when you are tired or when life gives you problems? The motivation is gone. And many people stop here. They think, if I don't feel it, I can't do it. But winners know the truth. You don't need motivation. You need consistency. Think of a mother with a newborn baby. She wakes up at 2 a.m., feeds the baby, holds the baby, sings songs. She is tired, with no sleep. Is she motivated every night? No. But she still does it. Why? Because of love, purpose, and responsibility. That is real consistency. If you treat your dream like that, you will stop waiting for mood or motivation. You will show up no matter what. Consistency means doing the right thing even when you don't feel like it. Winners don't depend on mood. They depend on discipline. 6. Small steps every day bring big results over time. Many people think they can do too much in one day, but they don't see how much they can achieve in 1 year. They want fast change. They try to study 10 hours in 1 day. They try to lose 10 kilos in 1 week. They try to start a business in 2 months. And when they don't see quick success, they stop. They say things like, "It's not working. Maybe this is not for me. I don't see progress." But the truth is this: success is not one big event. It is a slow process. It is built daily. Let me share a story. There was a man who wanted to write a book, but he was busy. So he said, "I will write just 1 sentence each day." Some days he wrote more. Some days only 1 line. But he never stopped. After 1 year, his book was complete. Not because he rushed, but because he stayed consistent. This is the secret. A drop of water falling daily can break a rock, not because the drop is strong, but because it keeps falling. You don't need to do everything today. You just need to do something daily. And if you continue, one day you will look back and see you built something big. Success is made in silence, one small step at a time. 7. Consistency turns pain into strength. Problems are not here to stop you. They are here to make you strong. But they can only make you strong if you keep going, not if you run away. Let me ask you, what happens when you go to the gym for the first time? It hurts, right? Your muscles are sore, you feel weak, and you want to quit. But what happens if you go every day? The pain becomes power. The weakness becomes strength. The shaky body becomes solid muscle. The same is true for learning, for confidence, for habits. At first, it feels hard. You make mistakes. People may laugh. You may feel like a loser. But if you stay consistent, your biggest weakness will become your biggest power. Here is an inspiring story. There was a boy who could not speak well. He stammered. Every time he spoke, people laughed. Even his teacher told him not to speak in public. But he refused to stop. He practiced in front of a mirror daily. He read books aloud. He recorded his voice. He joined debate clubs even when people laughed. That boy became Eric Thomas, a world-famous speaker. How? By being consistent in his struggle. Remember this, pain is temporary, but quitting makes pain forever. 8. Consistency teaches respect for time. Time is the most valuable gift. But here is the truth. If you don't respect time, time will not respect you. And the best way to respect time is to use it consistently. Think about this. How many hours do we waste scrolling on our phone, watching useless things, complaining, or overthinking? Now imagine using just one of those hours each day to grow, reading, practicing, creating, learning. After 1 month, you will see change. After 6 months, you will not recognize yourself. After 1 year, your life will look completely different. There is a saying, don't say you don't have time. Everyone has the same 24 hours. Look at people who are consistent. They use their hours wisely, and that makes their time powerful. Here's a true story. A man worked at a petrol pump. He dreamed of passing the UPSC exam and becoming an officer. But he worked 12 hours a day. No coaching, no support. So he studied 2 hours after work every day. He revised for 30 minutes each morning. Even when tired, he never stopped. People laughed. Relatives said it's impossible. After 3 years, he passed. From petrol pump worker to officer. His success came from respecting time and being consistent. So ask yourself, how are you using your hours today? The problem is not time. The problem is your use of it. 9. Consistency brings opportunities. People think opportunities come by chance. But the truth is, opportunities come to those who are ready. And how do you get ready? By being consistent. Here is a powerful story. A young artist posted one drawing online every day for 3 years. Nobody noticed. No likes, no followers, no shares. But he kept going. Then one day, a big company saw his work. They offered him a project. That one project changed his life. He became rich and well-known. Was it luck? No. Was it just talent? No. It was daily effort for 3 years without applause. That is the magic of consistency. You don't chase opportunities. Opportunities find you because the world respects discipline. Your job is not to worry about when success will come. Your job is to show up daily and let consistency open the doors. 10. The world respects actions, not dreams. Everyone talks about dreams. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to make my parents proud. We speak with passion. We cry about it. We pray for it. But here is the truth. The world does not care about your dreams. It does not care about how much you want it. It only cares about what you do every single day. Let me share a story. There was a boy who wanted to be an athlete. He had no money for shoes, so he ran barefoot on dusty roads. He had no good food, so he ate dry bread with salt. His father told him to stop wasting time, but the boy woke up at 4 a.m. daily and ran. He ran until his legs bled, until his lungs burned, until his muscles screamed, but he never stopped. After 3 years, he won the national gold medal, not because of luck, not because of talent, but because of his daily actions when nobody was watching. People clapped for him later, but they did not see the blood on his feet. That is the truth of life. You are not rewarded for your pain. You are rewarded for your daily discipline. So ask yourself today, what did I do today that proves I really want my dream? 11. Talent is a gift, but consistency is the real power. Some people are born with talent. They can sing better, run faster, or speak clearly. We look at them and think maybe they were born special. But talent without practice is wasted, and practice without talent can still win. There was a girl in a village who could not read English. People laughed at her. Her pronunciation was broken. Her confidence was low. She could not even say good morning properly. But she had one thing: fire inside. Every morning, she read one page loudly. Every evening, she practiced one new word. Every night, she recorded her voice and tried again. She was not rich. She was not supported. She was not gifted. But she was consistent. After 4 years, she stood on a TEDx stage and spoke English fluently. She shared her story. People clapped and cried. That same girl now teaches English to thousands of students in India. Why? Because talent gives a start, but consistency takes you to the end. The world is full of talented people who failed, but no one can stop a person who is consistent. You want to grow? You want to be remembered? Stop chasing talent. Start working daily. 12. You cannot cheat time. Time will always show the truth. Here's something important. Time will always show the real truth. You can pretend to work. You can fake progress on social media. You can lie to your parents. You can even lie to yourself for some time. But time will always catch you. Time rewards those who keep working, and it destroys those who pretend. You may not see results in 1 week or 1 month, but in 6 months or 1 year, results will speak louder than your words. There was a man who wanted to build a YouTube channel. He made 3 videos. They got 10 views. He stopped. Another man made 1 video every single day for 1 year. His lighting was bad. His sound was bad. No one watched for 6 months. But he kept going. Today, that second man has over 5 million subscribers. The first man is still stuck at 0. Why? Because consistency is not about quick results. It is proof that you are serious. Time sees your effort even when no one else sees it. So the real question is not, will I succeed? The question is, will I keep going when no one is clapping? If you pass that test, nothing can stop you. 13. Consistency can break family struggles. This one is deep. Many people say, my family was always poor. No one in my family speaks English. We always failed. Listen, you are not responsible for the pain your family gave you, but you are responsible for not passing it on. You can stop the pain. You can change the story, but not by crying, not by blaming, only by daily effort. There was a boy in a slum. His father was a drunk. His mother worked as a maid. He lived in one small room with no light. People said he would end up the same. But every night, when the world slept, he read under a street lamp. He studied on an empty stomach. He walked 5 kilometers to a free coaching center every day, rain or shine. Today, that boy is an IAS officer. He changed his family's future. His children will live a better life because one man decided to be consistent and fight against fate. You don't break family pain by wishing. You break it by working daily, quietly, and strongly. Consistency is how you tell the world, this pain ends with me, and greatness begins here. 14. If you don't build habits, your emotions will control you. Emotions are liars. They tell you, you are tired, don't do it today. You feel sad, skip it. You are not in the mood, do it tomorrow. Just one day won't matter. But one day becomes 1 week, 1 week becomes 1 month. Then you look back and say, I used to be so regular. The only way to escape this trap is to build habits that don't depend on feelings. Let me show you. There was a woman who wanted to become fit. She woke up at 6 a.m., went for walks, drank water, and ate healthy. But one day, she felt low. She thought, let me rest. Soon, laziness came, then sugar cravings, then guilt. Within 2 weeks, she lost her progress. So, she started again. This time, she didn't trust her mood. She put her shoes near her bed. She kept her clothes ready at night. She made a rule. Even if I feel tired, I will walk for 2 minutes. She trained herself to act without thinking. This changed everything. She didn't wait to feel good. She just acted. Today, she runs marathons and teaches fitness. Her life changed because she built habits stronger than emotions. If you only act when you feel like it, you will never reach anywhere. But if you act daily, your feelings will follow your actions. 15. Laziness is expensive. Your life is the cost. Every day you choose laziness, you pay a hidden price. You trade your future for small comfort. You exchange your goals for 5 more minutes in bed. You sell your dreams just to scroll on your phone. And it happens silently. You don't wake up one day and see your life broken. It happens slowly. Your body becomes weak. Your mind becomes dull. Your spirit becomes empty. Here's a scary truth. There was a man who wanted to start a business. Every day, he told himself, not today. I am not ready. I'll start later. Years passed. Then one day, he saw his best friend, who had started with no money, no support, but with courage, become a millionaire. That moment broke him. He realized success was not stolen from him. He gave it away with every lazy day, every delay, every excuse. He paid the price with his own life. The question is not, can my dreams come true? The question is, am I ready to stop paying with laziness? Because every single day, you are paying something, with action or with regret. So ask yourself, is what I'm doing today worth the future I am losing? 16. No one is coming to save you. You must save yourself. This truth may hurt, but you need to hear it. Many of us grow up thinking someone will come, a teacher, a rich friend, a miracle, something. We wait for help, but the truth is, no one is coming. Not because people don't care, but because they are busy saving themselves. Life is a battlefield. Everyone is fighting their own problems, their own sadness, their own doubts, their own failures. They don't have time to rescue you. And they shouldn't. Because when you accept this, you become strong. There was a girl stuck in a bad relationship. She kept waiting for someone to notice, to help her, to take her out. But no one came. One night, after crying herself to sleep again, she stood up, looked in the mirror, and said, "No one is coming, so I will save myself." She left, broke, homeless, lonely, but free. She worked in a bakery, learned design online, then started her own shop. Today, she owns a huge brand. When people asked how, she said, "I stopped waiting and started building." You are not weak. You are not broken. You are just waiting too long. Stand up. Be your own hero because the rescue team is only you. 17. The pain you avoid today will become regret later. This is hard but true. Pain is not your enemy. Running from it is. Growth is painful. Discipline is painful. Sacrifice is painful. But you know what is worse? Waking up years later and realizing you became nothing. You avoided the pain of waking up early, so now you feel the pain of never succeeding. You avoided the pain of studying, so now you feel the pain of no career. You avoided the pain of rejection, so now you feel the pain of being lonely. There was a boy who hated studying. He wanted fun, parties, enjoyment. He said, "Life is short, let me live." Now, 15 years later, His parents are old. He has no money, no career, no respect. Then he saw a man on stage, his old classmate, talking about building companies, traveling, helping his parents, and he cried. Not because the other man was lucky, but because he had the same chance. He just avoided the pain that builds you. Now, he lives with regret. Pain will come. You can take it today through hard work, or you can feel it tomorrow through regret. But one way or another, you will feel pain. So make it useful. 18. Every second you waste, someone else is using to beat you. This is for people who think I have time. No, you don't. Time is not your friend. It is not waiting. It is running, and it will not stop. Every second you waste, someone else is using to grow, to learn, to fight, to rise. There was a young man who wanted to be a filmmaker, but instead of practicing, he spent hours scrolling and watching others create. In another part of the city, a man of the same age and same dream made one short film every week. No budget, just passion. 2 years later, that man was in Hollywood. The first man was still dreaming. Why? Because he thought time was free, but time is only a tool if you use it. There is a boy in a slum, waking at 5 a.m., running without shoes, practicing English, reading under a lamp. He has no phone, no comfort, no shoes, but he will beat you. Why? Because while you waste time, he turns every second into a weapon. Time is not just passing. It is preparing someone else to take what could be yours. Rise now, or watch them pass you forever. 19. You cannot stay the same and expect a new life. This truth is powerful. If you want a new life, you cannot keep the same habits, the same thoughts, the same friends, the same routine. You must change, or nothing will change. There was a man who wanted success, but he still woke at 10 a.m., partied every weekend, stayed with gossiping friends, wasted hours online. Then he cried, "Why is my life not changing?" The answer was simple: because he had not changed. On the other hand, there was a woman who cut everything: junk food, TV, toxic friends, late nights. She created a new self. She read, worked on her health, built skills, kept discipline. In 1 year, she had a new job, a new body, new friends, a new mind, a new life. Why? Because she understood this: you cannot bring an old version of yourself into a new world. If you want a better life, you must build a better you. 20. When you die, they will not talk about your dreams, only your actions. Here is the biggest truth. When you die, people won't talk about what you dreamed. They won't talk about your plans. They won't talk about what you wanted. They will only talk about what you did. There was a man who always said, "I will write a book." He had great ideas, but he never wrote. When he died, his friends said he had potential, but he never used it. His dreams died with him. But there was a woman who wanted to teach girls in villages. She didn't wait, didn't ask for help. She just started. One girl at a time, one book at a time. When she died, thousands of girls cried. They built a school in her name. Why? Because she lived her dream instead of only talking. Ask yourself, if you died tomorrow, what would people say? Would they say, "He talked but did nothing"? Or would they say, "She changed lives because she showed up"? This is not practice. This is your only chance. Make it count. Remember, you don't need to be the smartest or the most talented. You just need to show up daily. Small steps can build the big life you dream of. Consistency is not hard. It only needs heart. So stop waiting. Start today. Your future is already watching. Make it proud.